the environments that you get into are all going to be familiar from BioShock 1. So right off the bat, you're going to have an understanding of what these places might have been like a little bit before the Civil War broke out and before you got to experience it in BioShock 1. Beyond that, every player has their own apartment. And this is a place where you get to go in when you're introduced to multiplayer, and you get to choose your character, your look, and you can make your loadout stuff. But beyond that, you get a little cinematic, and you start to learn a little bit about the events of the Civil War itself. And through this, going back to the apartment, you're going to unlock audio diaries, and you're going to learn more and more about the events until you finally get an ending. So we have 7 different play modes. So we have Survival of the Fittest, where you're in it for yourself. You're just a citizen of Rapture trying to survive. Beyond that, we have Civil War, which is the basis of the entire game itself, where you play on a team and it's deathmatch, and you're just trying to get as many kills as you possibly can. Then we have Atom Grab, which is a game mode where you and your teammates are trying to grab the little sister and hold her for the longest period of time, and once you get to a certain time period, you win. So whoever team has it first. And you can also play that Atom Grab solo, so you can have a free-for-all style game where everybody's trying to do that. We also have Turf War, where there's points on a map where players can capture these points, and by owning them, you get more points towards winning the actual map itself. Another one is Capture the Sister. I definitely have the most fun with that one. So the idea is both teams, you'll start, it's round based. So a team will be in charge of protecting the little sister, defending her, while the other team has to try to run in and grab her and then bring her to a hidey hole. And by doing so, you earn a point. The more points you earn, the more chance you have of winning. So, and that definitely gives some pretty epic gameplay and fun experiences for sure. So generally, in most of the game modes, Big Daddy suits will appear randomly in the map. It'll tell you, like, as you're playing, it'll say Big Daddy suit has appeared, and at that point you can just walk up to it, press the A button or press the X button to interact with it, and at that point you put it on, and then you get to walk around as a Big Daddy for a little while until someone inevitably kills you. Or if you're playing Capture the Sister, the defending team, one of the members of the defending team will actually spawn as the Big Daddy. You'll also notice there's walls that are heavily damaged, and you can actually walk up to these walls and hit them or shoot them, and you'll break them down, creating new paths and new ways to actually navigate the maps themselves. So there's lots of potential for kind of making the maps your own. There's a few things you can hack, actually. There's vending machines, and vending machines, the Circus of Value machines that you'll remember from BioShock 1, you'll see them in these environments still. And as you go up to them, you'll be able to hack them if you choose. And what happens is if an enemy or opponent gets near them, a little bomb will pop out and blow up, potentially killing them. They do a lot of damage. Plus there are turrets. These turrets are very important because they help maintain certain portions of the map and kind of allow you to have control within those areas. There's a few really good combinations that players as they gain more experience to get used to the feel and of the multiplayer itself, that you can get really good with certain weapons. We have a gun called the Elephant Gun, which is a long-range weapon, but it also can do also one-hit headshots, which are really difficult to pull off with the speed of the characters. So a really good player, and we have some at work which are really difficult to work with sometimes, they'll actually use Electrobolt. And Electrobolt freezes the character for a second, just long enough to get his crosshairs over the head of the opponent and taking them out. So that's a fantastic combination. Plus there's things like Geyser Trap and Electrobolt. By using those together, you can have electric geyser traps, essentially, and those can be devastating as well, and those are really good combinations.
Yes, we thought you'd like the sound of that.